I thought I had it all, but now I'm building something even better.
You don't want me as a friend? Fine, but don't make me your enemy.
I'm the storm, not the calm, so deal with it, darling.
I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be remembered. And I always am.
Don't mistake my peace for weakness. Underneath, I'm a force to reckon with.
Ice in my veins, crown on my head. I was born for the spotlight.
Hello, Ong family.
Hello, baby. We're in the dining room. How are you, my love?
Good, baby.
Go back to your seat. Fine, let's talk to them.
You're right, sweetie. Go.
Well, we just want to have a little chat. This isn't a courtroom.
Just a little post-Paris update.
It's going to be a headache. I can feel it.
Right. 1 year in Paris, in a 45 square meters apartment paid for by Dad and me. What was it like?
Small. Very small. But cool.
We survived living together. That's quite a feat.
They were in our little Paris apartment, 45 square meters for two. And they managed to live there as if it were a penthouse. Quite a talent.
Let's talk about your finances, because your expenses, they were a work of art.
Parisian life isn't cheap.
It wasn't crazy either.
Simple sushi at Wu Bai Simfliz for lunch? Cabs every day? Designer bags? Did you think it was Emily in Paris or what?
It was cultural integration.
And then we had your cards. We thought it was okay.
They had our cards, yes. But that was for the essentials. Well, by their definition, essentials means brunch, shopping, and Wednesday champagne.
That's okay. The important thing is that you worked, and that you're home.
Honestly, it feels good. We missed Oasis Springs.
Even the high temperatures, I'll say.
Well, I've got something to tell you. This weekend, I'm going to Newcrest.
Another girls' weekend?
Yes. Andrea needs to take her mind off things. It's not easy what she's going through. I promised I'd take care of Andrea's weekend. Strange, but I'm showing her I'm also her friend and I only want what's best for her. Well, it's a little thing. We leave Saturday morning, come back Sunday.
Are you leaving by car?
No, I'm taking a jet.
A jet? Like a plane?
But what's that paid for with? With loyalty points from the supermarket?
With your father's card.
Oh.
Dad, please tell me you knew about this.
I booked a jet. Is that too much? Maybe it is. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Did I want to? 100%. And sometimes that's all that matters.
I didn't know the details, but okay. If it's helping Andrea and it makes your mom happy, I say yes.
That's love.
Or blindness.
They don't care, but I can't wait to find out if they'll have a husband as generous as the father, given their taste in spending. And there's more good news. I'm talking to Naylor again. Just like before.
Really? I'm glad.
We missed her.
That's so cool.
It just came back. A chat, a laugh, and off we went again. We lost time, but we found something essential. That's friendship. She'll be at Newcrest with us. Finn, all the group, and the new Barbara, a friend of Andrea's.
Just watch out for rosé and drama.
A girls' weekend is like a poker game. You never know who's bluffing, who's going to fall apart, or who's going to drop an emotional bomb at breakfast. And I love it.
What's the program? Spa, gossip and wine?
Or settling scores and blurry stories at 3 a.m.?
A bit of everything, I think. But mostly support for Andrea. Andrea's a strong woman. But I'm sure it must be difficult for her. After all, she's been married for 12 years. She's going to need a lot of support. And we'll be there. With handkerchiefs and good wine.
Would you like us to prepare something for you to take away?
No, I've got it all covered. I've also booked a chef for the flight.
I want to be an adult like you.
A private jet and a chef on board. A dream come true.
It's true, we're here for each other. We get confused, we cry, we laugh, we drink, and the next day, we do it all over again. It's not perfect, but it's sincere.
Mom, I want new shoes.
Again? Come on down, Brandon.
I still admire you women. You always have each other's backs.
I love you. You're so beautiful.
I love you too, but sitting down with you. This child is really magic. It's crazy, he negotiates badly, different from me with his father. So
So, Mom?
Brandon, I'm talking.
Let's go out to dinner tonight.
Okay, go.
Great.
Mom, my shoe is not expensive. It costs only 1,000 simflus.
Okay, tomorrow, darling.
Honestly, thank you for this session. I haven't sweated voluntarily in ages.
See, we didn't do too badly for two well-groomed women. Barbara says she hates sport, but she's got a near-perfect body.
My leggings were screaming for help, but I ignored them.
You survived, that's what counts.
You were fresh as a daisy at the end.
I just learned to sweat gracefully.
I should take a course in that too. I'm still glad you took me in.
It's only women who support each other.
In truth, I find you much warmer than Antonella.
Ah, but why do you say that?
Olivia, she's sunny.
And Antonella?
Antonella? Let's just say she heats up like an induction hob. It takes time and effort.
Antonella has a heart of gold. She's just more selective.
That's an elegant way of saying icy.
No, she's discreet, but very generous.
She's never been warm to me.
Are we talking about someone she saw at a party for 15 minutes, or am I dreaming? It's her way of observing people before adopting them.
I feel like I'm on probation.
Give it to her this weekend. She'll surprise you. Antonella doesn't need to impress anyone. But hey, if my sentence can reassure her, why not?
Well, if she brings out the bubbles at Newcrest, I promise to be gracious.
She's planned a jet too, that's not bad.
These women don't know. My husband has one too. I must admit, I'm blown away by his organizational skills.
It's her way of saying I love you.
Not a simple cuckoo on WhatsApp like everyone else.
No, she prefers to book a 5-figure weekend.
Speaking of planning, the wedding's coming up.
Are you stressed?
No, except that Theo's mother wants to see me one-on-one. There's nothing worse than a mother-in-law who wants to talk, especially when she thinks her son deserves better, which is everything, except me.
The famous mother-in-law.
Obsessed with the fact that I'm the third one.
Did she really tell you that?
Not exactly, but she makes me feel it. Loud.
She doesn't understand that he's the problem, not you.
I think she thinks I'm mistake number 3.
You don't owe her anything. She should be happy you're here.
The thing is, we've never had a real relationship.
Neither did I with mine.
You haven't?
She's going to stay with us for a few days, and I'm already tense. My mother-in-law loves me so much that after 17 years of marriage, she still calls me Paul's wife, never Olivia. Nice, isn't it?
Courage, hide your porcelain.
And my Ruinard reserves.
She drinks that?
No, but she judges those who drink it.
And I judge the judges. It balances out.
Says Andrea's best friend.
What about Cassandra? Ready to leave for Solani?
Her, completely. Her father and me, absolutely not.
A year is a long time.
She reminds me every day with a delighted smile.
And you smile back?
Yes, while I'm dying inside. I'm proud of her. But Sulani, there are sharks out there, and I don't just mean fish.
I've got Matt. If he pulls a stunt like that, I'll faint.
He doesn't seem like the type to stay away from Mom.
I'll keep him here in Oasis Spring, even if it means building him a duplex in my backyard.
At least you're honest.
If he ever says to me, I'm going to Del Sol Valley, I'll get my bag, my pepper spray, and I'll take him with me. In truth, it's creepy watching them grow up.
Yes, and to let them go, even for their own good.
Letting go is a concept, not a practice.
We should write a book, How to Love Without Breathing Too Hard.
Perfect title. Luckily, there's the weekend to take your mind off things.
Antonella has put together the perfect program.
We'll sleep at her place, but do everything in town, right?
Exactly, so we've got quite a day ahead of us.
I'm going to get a massage, have brunch, and pretend I don't judge people in ugly leggings. A true spiritual retreat. I'm glad we're all pulling together for Andrea.
It doesn't matter how close we are to each other, we have to remain a sisterhood no matter what the event.
Exactly.
It's true that my best friend Kassie and I don't have a strong bond with Andrea, but we want to be there for her.
It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Yes, no teenagers, no husbands, no tensions.
My first girls' trip since college.
You'll love it. Please make this trip less strenuous than Paris. Shall we shower, eat, and go to Chanel?
With pleasure. What a wonderful Olivia.
I'm aching all over.
Don't say anything or I won't dare complain.
Lord, suitcase packed. We're ready for Newcrest.
Already? You didn't forget your toothbrush, did you?
It's in a special kit with my eye patches. I'm not going out to play.
You look a bit stressed.
Number just concentrated. I mustn't forget the essentials.
Is Andrea there already?
No, we are going all together.
How's she doing?
She's holding up. Frankly, I think she's brave. She's not letting herself go. Andrea, she's going through a storm. But she's decided not to play the victim. And that's strong.
You'll be able to breathe a little over there.
Yes, unless Kassie decides to put on an act.
Is she coming too?
She's confirmed, and frankly, I have zero energy to give her.
Do you think she'll go looking for trouble?
I hope not. I don't have time for her 2-bit jibes. Kassie loves playing the passive-aggressive. But well, she's going to talk to herself this time. I've got my invisible headphones on.
Do you want me to say something to Axel?
No, absolutely not. You stay out of this. Keep your friendship with him.
Okay, baby, as long as you don't mind.
Not at all. What happens between Kassie and me is nobody else's business.
Jamie asked me if she could sleep in your bed.
She can. She can even take my place, but she mustn't get slime on the sheets.
Is Jacob going to manage?
Jacob will ignore everyone and order wings.
I admit, you're right.
I love my kids, but right now, I need a break. One night, just one night, with my girlfriends. No pans, no mom, no tension.
Do you want me to take you to the station tomorrow?
No, Antonella's picking me up at 10 o'clock. She'll probably be on time, which is already a miracle.
What are you gonna do there? Dining? Spa?
We don't know yet. Mostly we're going to relax and talk. Take the pressure off.
What if Kassie starts?
I'll move. I get up. I pour myself a drink. I don't even look. That's all.
That's better.
She's not a chick who deserves my energy, Juan. Those days are over. I used to try to understand. Now I just understand that some people live in drama. I've changed my scenery.
Do you want something special for your comeback? A quiet dinner, a surprise?
Just a house not on fire and Jamie alive. That's all I ask.
That I can do.
And hide the candy or she'll end up pure sugar.
Did you get looks for all the moods out there?
Of course. Chill outfit. I'm here for Andrea outfit. If Kassie looks at me sideways, I'm always more beautiful outfit.
I knew.
Kassie will arrive with her fake smile and her fake compliments. I'll be there with real vibes and lip gloss. There's no match.
Have you thought about your charger?
Yes, 2 even. I don't want to run out when I go to grab my glass of wine at 6 p.m.
You've thought of everything.
Everything except unpredictable people. But then I've learned not to be surprised anymore. You think you know people, and then one day they say something that brings you down. So now I observe, and I act accordingly.
We're going to miss you anyway.
I'm only going for one night. Relax. I'll be back in a minute.
Jamie's going to do a countdown on the fridge. I can feel it.
She can, but I'm not far. And she's got you. You're my pillars.
Go on, get some sleep. Tomorrow you're off.
Yeah, a night away from the noise. It'll do me good.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I so don't understand what's going on. We're going to travel, but they're all in heels. It's weird.
Okay, girls, we're in Newcrest. Welcome to my home. We bought this house 10 years ago with the idea of having a real retreat away from Oasis Springs. 6 bedrooms, a pool, a jacuzzi, a finished basement. Everything has been designed in a classic, elegant style. It's not just a second home, it's a little world of its own.
The house is class, like really.
Well, I've texted each of you your room number.
Room 4. Very good.
I'm in 2. Is it upstairs?
Yeah, just to the left. It overlooks the garden and is the quietest.
Tell me, Antonella. Can I stay in your room with you? I don't feel like sleeping alone.
Well, of course. You don't even have to ask. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
It's funny how some people are like they ignore you, but they look at you anyway. I'm not here to fight for existence. I'm here. Period.
Enjoy the house, enjoy the city. See you tonight for a wonderful dinner.
Let's have a coffee together.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Yes, why not?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to take
I'm
a
going
nap.
shopping.
Girl, this house? It's like a luxury villa in Ibiza with the quiet of Lake Como. I'm shocked.
I swear, it's not a girls' weekend, it's a luxury vacation. Thank you, Antonella.
There's even embroidered robes. Embroidered, Kassie!
Embroidered, sweetheart. If I leave without them, I'll be in trouble.
Antonella knows how to entertain, like nothing is left to chance. She set the bar high, and now everyone has to follow. Honestly, I'm so glad we're here and that we're off to a good start.
Start well is often the trap in this group. Let one dinner go by and you'll see.
You mean let 3 drinks go by?
Exactly. There's always a glass that slips and a toast that ends in a tackle. Glasses get emptied, truths get poured, and I'm taking notes with a spritz in my hand.
The truth is, I'm a little nervous, not about the trip, but about you and me.
Oy, why? What did I miss?
I'm still talking to Andrea. Like, we talk, she calls me sometimes, and I know it's not the vibe between you guys.
Okay, what about her? What did she do to you?
She didn't do anything, but I wanted you to hear it from me, not from someone else.
You don't have to justify your address book, babe. This ain't school.
Thank God she's understanding with me, and reasonable too.
You've always been straight with me, so I give you the same respect.
Thank you. You know I don't want to get in the middle of anything.
And you're not. You had nothing to do with her choices. I made my own. I'm not beating around the bush. I distanced myself from Andrea because I needed to, but I'm not going to make Olivia pay for it. It's not her story.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I don't want you and me to drift apart.
Girl, if we were to grow apart, it wouldn't be for Andrea's sake. There'd be a real reason, like you wore the same shoes as me, you know? You can be friends with whoever you want, but if you touch my looks, you become a threat.
I care about Kassie, and in this group, telling the truth isn't always popular, but I sleep well. Oh, I've got something to tell you, but keep it to yourself.
You say that like I'm TMZ.
Barbara would have said Antonella was a little cold.
What? In that 5-star villa where she offers us champagne at 4 p.m.?
Cold? I mean, if Antonella's cold, I'm frozen on an ice floe in a Versace dress.
Sassy, seriously. She's splashing in the pool and criticizing the architect. Zero embarrassment.
I didn't say anything. I'm not repeating. I'm sharing.
Yeah, you're a selective sharer. I like that. When Olivia shares a secret, like this, it's never innocent. She throws things out with finesse. It's art.
What do you think? Like, are you shocked?
I'm shocked and amused, and I'm going to see if Barbara deserves more ice in her drink tonight.
No, don't say anything. I don't want any drama before dinner.
Relax. If she behaves, I'll behave, but if she slips up, I'm like the air conditioner in this house. Gentle when it needs to be, and icy when it needs to be.
You know something? You're dangerous.
No, I'm entertaining. And that's an all-inclusive service.
Kassie is unpredictable, but that's what makes her authentic. She's not playing a role. And with her, you know it's real. Even when it's spicy. What are your plans for tonight? Dress, vibes, strategy?
I'm going to wear a black dress and go on radar. I'm going to scan for suspicious smiles.
Do you want me to help you spot fake laughs?
No, don't worry. I can hear them before they even leave my mouth.
We're all here with our suitcases, our stories, our tensions, but right now it's quiet.
If Barbara continues to talk about Antonella as if she were an ice statue, I'm going to remind her that she's still using the jacuzzi. Minimum of respect, girl.
Honestly, Antonella, when I think of the first time we met, we've come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of people say that, but I doubt Andrea will keep her good resolutions this time. You've changed a lot, but I'm not sure everyone's as convinced as you are.
I know, but you know what? This weekend has done me a world of good. I'm not in the same frame of mind as before. I'm ready to move on. I really am.
She talks about changing every time, but a week later, it's back to 40. She makes me laugh.
I know it's not going to be easy, but I really want to change. I want to live for myself now.
You really want to live for yourself, but you think you can do it in a weekend? That's sweet, but I have my doubts. If Andrea really wants to change, so much the better. But I think she'll regret opening up too much to Simon. He's a manipulator at heart.
Simon came to see me, you know, he talked about Ruth. He really wanted us to find a way to work things out. Frankly, I was a bit surprised. When Simon told me about Ruth, something clicked. For once, he wasn't just talking to manipulate. I wanted to believe it.
Really? That's something new. Because with Simon, everything's always a transaction. I hope he's not playing a game. It's nice that he wants to work things out, but don't you know him better than that? I understand why Andrea wants to make peace, but she's going to regret opening up too much to Simon. It's never that simple with him.
I know. I don't trust him 100%. But for Ruth's sake, I just don't want to escalate the situation.
That's good. If you're reasonable about it, we can't hold much against you. But I'll keep an eye on him, that's for sure.
This weekend really made me realize things. I want to put it all behind me. It's funny. Some people look at my efforts as a show. But if they'd been through what I've been through, they'd be crawling.
Leaving it all behind is good. But are you sure you're ready to face what comes next? Because not everything happens like it does in fairy tales.
Maybe, but I think it's time to make a real decision for me. For my life.
That's good. That's a good start. But remember, every decision has its consequences. And sometimes you can be too late.
It's not easy, But if I really want to change, it's up to me to take the reins. I'm often accused of hesitating, but this time I'm ready. And even if I screw up, at least it'll be my choice.
You know, the truth is, we can all say we're going to change, but it only happens if we really do. It's up to you. Does she really think she has everything under control? Every time she says that, I'm already counting to 3 before she ruins everything.
Simon, Ruth, the divorce. It's too much emotion, but I'm going to keep going, no matter what.
If you just keep moving forward without really looking at where you're going, you'll crash. You know, sometimes you have to stop and see where you're going. She talks about moving forward, but she doesn't even know where she's going. She's going to come up against reality very quickly. It's not as easy as saying I want to change.
But you see, I prefer to move forward, even if I don't know exactly where I'm going. It's better than being stuck in the past, isn't it?
Maybe. But sometimes, moving forward without a plan just makes you go round in circles. You have to have a direction.
Maybe I'll fall, maybe I'll succeed. But to stay frozen at this stage is to die slowly. But you see, I prefer to move forward, even if I don't know exactly where I'm going. It's better than being stuck in the past, isn't it?
That's noble. But are you ready to live with the consequences of your mistakes? Because sometimes the past doesn't let you go so easily.
That's why I prefer to move forward with this weekend in mind. I'm going to give myself the means to
You've got a good head, but at some point you've got to stop talking and do something. Let's talk about dinner tonight.
We're going to forget everything tonight and have fun. That's the whole point. But you know, I need this weekend to myself. And it starts tonight.
Very well. Now let's go home.